Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. We are doing the between chapter side questing now that we finished chapter 6 and are about to start chapter 7. And we're on our way to see Professor Frankly, but first I figured we might as well stop by here. Yeah, I think Flurry, I suppose. I almost never use her in battle, but I use her more frequently than Miss Mouse, so... Okay. Now I just need 2 more Shine Sprites. Don't have enough. That means there's only 2 more in the entire game. So, Goombella thinks Professor Frankly probably had enough time to figure out where we are going to go next to make it up to the moon, which is where we have to go next because that's where the next crystal star is located, and also, allegedly, Princess Peach. Ah, excellent timing. I finally have it, Mario. I found a way that might just get you to the moon. You must go to Fahr Outpost, and you must use the cannon there, and it will blast you. Hello? We're using a cannon to get to the moon? Isn't that, like, dangerous? I know how it sounds, really. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure of all the details. Accounts from Fahr Outpost speak of a device that can launch anything, anywhere. Even to the moon. Great. Sounds super, really. So where is this Fahr Outpost, anyway? I believe there's a pipe to Fahr Outpost somewhere beneath Rogueport, but I'm not sure of the exact location. Yes, I believe it was hidden for some reason. If my information is correct, you need something called an Ultra Hammer to get it. Oh, well, how convenient. An Ultra Hammer? Well, it's party time then. We already got one of those. Ah, well, I see. That certainly changes the subject now, doesn't it? Well, use that Ultra Hammer to find the pipe to Fahr Outpost then. Get to it. You got it, Professor. Fahr Outpost, here we come. Oh yes, there's one more thing you should be aware of. The Bobombs who live there are sort of a surly bunch. They may not let you use their cannon. You may have to negotiate with them. In any case, that's your problem. Good luck. Get that last crystal star. You bet. If you've gotten the Ultra Hammer, use it to find the pipe to Fahr Outpost. The last crystal star is so close. The end is near. We're counting on you. Who's we? It's not like anyone else really knows. And the people who do aren't exactly our friends, are they? I need my magazine! By Toodles. I lent a magazine to Miss Jolene, and now I need it back, and rather quickly. Please meet me at my vacation home in Poshley Heights, would you? You wonderful trouble solver. If you return my magazine to me, I'll thank you with a member's card for Pianta Parlor. Boy, I'm getting a lot of those. I'll take on Toodles' trouble? Sure. Do it and do it right. Jolene. I am just outright drawing a blank on who that is. I shouldn't be, but I am. Any squatters come into Bobbery's home since we left? It would appear not. Jolene, right. The promoter up at the Glitz Pit. Anyway. Oh wait, what am I going down here for? I need to get to Poshley Heights. That means using the warp pipe. And the best way to get to the warp room is go to the central square and go down the pipe there. Okay. Alright. For a moment there I was wondering, how do I tell the difference between this one and this one? But in this one it's just kind of grassy looking. But this one, the grass has a pattern on it, and it's also surrounded by these bricks. So, I mean, I know that that number 6 goes to Poshley Heights, and number 1 goes to, the Hooktails Castle, or rather the area, that general region, not straight to the castle. Anyway. I know that, but if I didn't know that, how was I supposed to be able to tell the difference? And that's how, okay. Anyway, to Poshley Heights, so that we might speak with Toodles. Okay, so that's the sanctum. I don't remember which house is Toodles, so I guess I'm just going to have to barge into all of them until I find hers. Okay, this is the penguin's house. Oh, there we go. So you accepted my request for aid with my little trouble. You delightful man, you. I just decided I very much want to read a magazine I lent to Jolene. But she lives in Glitzville, and that is very far from here, as you know. Could you go get it for me, you resourceful wizard, you? Jolene should be in the promoter's office in the Glitz Pit. Thanks, you're fabulous, dear. This won't be too hard. Just go back to the warp pipe. Go through the one, go through the other. I'm pretty much right there. Down we go. Going down to go up. Way up into the sky. Makes no sense if you think about it logically, but why should you do that, huh? Well, this guy, what's he doing here? Oh, this is no good. No one will solve my trouble. Oh, I see. So he's the next trouble I've got to solve in the Trouble Center. All the posters are still of Mario. Now, when Rockhawk was the champ, they let him go in. But they're not letting me go in. That is not cool. Miss Jolene is just inside. You ought to call maintenance and have them fix that grating, Miss Jolene. Do you need something? Toodles magazine? Oh yes, I know the one. Alright, I'll return it soon. I have to return it now, but that magazine... Okay, fine, give me a moment. Don't get the wrong idea. I borrowed this magazine as a promoter, that's all. I needed to see what the fuss was about. It's not like I follow fads or anything. You got a wrestling magazine. A magazine that Jolene returned. Delivered to Toodles. Doesn't really look much like a wrestling magazine. I mean, there's not even any wrestlers on the front cover. That's usually how they work. I just wanted to stay on top of the latest trends, okay? I have no more comments. Now run along and take that to Toodles. Seriously, call maintenance. This is just... I mean, come on. You're just leaving it laying on the ground. I mean, who even knows how that happened? Maybe you should get some expert in here to figure that out. No crowd of screaming fans. That's actually a bit of a relief. Okay, back to Poshley Heights. So nice to have the warp pipes. So convenient. I mean, I might be remembering wrong, but the way that I recall them being handled in the GameCube original was just not good. Yes, let me jump in, please. Well, I guess that's another way to figure out which they are. There's some kind of invisible nameplate. I mean, just in case you don't remember or can't figure it out. If you think about it, Poshley Heights has got to be the ultimate expression of wealthy entitlement. Making a place like this, with all the greenery and everything, in the middle of a desert. I mean, look at the background, just for one thing. You can see the desert out there. I mean, with those rocky hills that are beyond the border of the actual walkable zone. And then, you know, when you're on the train, I mean, you're traveling through the desert for the entire time. Anyway. Did you get the magazine from Jolene? You wonderful man, you. Sure did. Yes, this is the magazine I lent to Jolene, all right. You are a true hero. Thank you. Here is my thanks to you. A platinum card. A member's card that lets you play the boat mode game. This magazine is very popular among certain celebrities. Everyone who is anyone has been spotted in a cafe with it under their arm. Solve the trouble. Yay. You know, while I'm here, whose house was this again? I mean, there's no place to sleep. That's kind of inconvenient. I mean, unless you count the deck chair outside. But, I mean, those aren't very comfortable for extended periods. Yeah, whatever. Okay, back to the Trouble Center. Just one more item to take care of, and then we can get on with Chapter 7. Okay. And I know exactly where the next guy's going to be because I passed him on my way to talk to Jolene when I went to the Glitz Pit just now. Okay then. Things seem to be going at a decent pace this time. Security code. I forgot the code to my briefcase. I'll be sacked for this for sure. Meet me in front of the hot dog stand in Glitzville. Want to take on this trouble? Yep. Do it and do it right. Well, now the question becomes, what am I going to have to do to find the code to his briefcase? I mean, did he leave it on the blasted train? I really don't want to have to take another 3-day train ride just to find the code to his briefcase. That would be annoying. Or maybe he left it somewhere in Poshley Heights? That wouldn't be so bad. Just another trip through the dual warp pipes. Ah, you're that fellow. So you're the one that accepted my request. Well, here's the thing. I forgot the code for the lock on my briefcase. And the prototype of our company's new product is inside. This is a big deal. If I don't figure out how to get into that briefcase, I'll be sacked for sure. About that briefcase code, see, I'm a real chair fanatic. Yeah, like anything you sit on. I use the number of chairs in the houses I visited on business as the code. Don't judge me, I know it's weird. You gotta visit those places and count the chairs. The code is 4 digits. So here are the locations of the chairs. Ready? Coop's house in Petalburg. Flurry's house in the Bogley Wood. All the way out there? Blast. Don Pianta's office in Rogueport. Toodles' house in Poshley Heights. I knew I'd have to go back to Poshley Heights. Okay, so Coop's house, Flurry's house, Don Pianta's office, and it's technically not his office anymore, but whatever. And then Toodles' house. Oh, and I counted the sweet, sweet chair in her lovely garden also. I know it's a lot, but please help. And remember, a chair is anything you sit on. You could sit on the floor, you could sit on a table. Back when I was a small kid, I would have gotten hung up on those kinds of nuances. I mean, if it's anything you sit on, you literally can sit on anything. That means there's basically infinite chairs everywhere. Okay, which one was Coop's house again? Probably that one straight ahead. Well, you know what? As long as we're here. I hope you're not causing everyone problems, Coops. Be strong, my love. Looks like you're working hard, Coops. Good for you. Don't push too hard, though. If you do, you may find yourself all gobbled up like me. Yarr! Okay, so that's 2? Looks like 2, but it could just be 1. There aren't any chairs up here, technically. You know, this is another place that doesn't have a bed. Or bedroom. Where did he sleep? Not that we sleep very much now. Anyway, I'm going to say that's 2. This one's going to take a while. Okay. I guess it won't take too terribly long, but... still longer than getting to Coops' house, that's for sure. Alright. Let's see then. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I mean, this looks more like a footstool. But it could be used as a chair. You could definitely sit on it. Look, she sits on it here. So let's say that was 3 out there, and then there's 3 in here, so that's 6. I mean, technically you could sit on this also. Jumping on the bed. Ooh, and a canopy bed. I'm so jealous. I'd die to have one. And all the furniture here is so stylish. It's like tearing me apart. Interior decoration is all about balance, and this place has got it. Okay, so there's 3 chairs in here, and I'm going to say there's 3 out here. You know, she has one in her bedroom arranged to be sat on, so that probably means this one is to be sat on also. So fine, that's 6 chairs total. 2 in Coops' place, 6 here. Okay, and then number 3 is the Pianta Syndicate office. So 2 and then 6. Two, and then 6. 2 and then 6. Maybe I should try the boat game. But I'm preoccupied with something else right now. Right then. 2, 6. Let's see, 2. He doesn't have a desk chair? Okay, anyway, 2, 6, and 2. By the way, how you doing? We owe you big, Mario. We always seem to be in your debt, you know? If there's ever anything that Beyond Syndicate can do for you, just say the word. Talk to your contacts at Isle Delfino and tell them to go drown themselves. They gave me a lot of trouble not that long ago. Okay, so 2, 6, 2. And then whatever is at Toodles' house in Poshley Heights. I wonder, has this guy got any new badges since I last checked? No. Ultra Mushroom. I definitely don't need one of those. I have a ton of them in storage. Alright, so 2, 6, 2, and then whatever's at Toodles' house. And I was just there, darn it. And he specifically said that at Toodles' house, the chair outside counts. Okay, here we are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Oh, come on. That should be really turning that fan quickly. Well, that didn't do anything. By the way, we're just here to count your chairs. No need to worry. Okay, anyway, 5. So that's 2, 6, 2, 5. And once again, I'm using the warp pipes to go from Poshley Heights straight up to Glitzville. You better give me a nice reward. Time is money and all. And I just spent quite a bit of time running around for him. Come on, get in there. Wow. Two, 6, 2, 5. That was it, wasn't it? Sure thing, chair guy. What's the first number? How many wonderful chairs were in Koop's house in Petalburg? 2. Okay, now the second number. How many gorgeous chairs were in Flurry's house in the Bogley Woods? 6. Okay, now the third number. How many marvelous chairs were in Don Pianta's office in Rogueport? 2. And finally, here we go, the last number. How many incredible chairs were found in Toodles' house in Poshley Heights? 5. Ah, it opened. Yes. Thank you so very much. Maybe I can keep my job. I'll try and remember it from now on. Hold on a second. Excuse me, good sir. What? Sorry. We were going to combine my company's famous hot sauce with this stand's hot dogs. We were going to call it the hottest dog. I was sure it would be a hit. Huh? I shouldn't give up so easily. Yeah, maybe you're right. Okay, I'll do it. I just have to convince the hot dog guy. I'm on it. I won't leave this place until I can convince him. Wow, thanks for all your help. Here's your reward. You got hot sauce. A popular sauce with a captivating spiciness that'll make you charged. It's my company's top item, our famous hot sauce. I have tons of stuff, so just ask me if you want some. See you later. Huh. Make you charged, huh? Okay, let's see. Okay, what exactly does charge do? When charge is selected from the tactics menu, it will increase the damage caused on Mario's next attack. Wearing 2 or more of these badges increases the charge power, but also increases the required FP. Okay. So using it increases the damage on the next attack. Or I could probably have Zesty cook with it. Alright, that solves all the troubles. And I've got all the star pieces and shine sprites. And I know the location of the next crystal star. So that pretty much finishes the between chapter stuff. It is time to proceed to Fahr Outpost. And if you've been paying attention, you know exactly where we need to go. Because you saw one of those blocks over here. Right there. But before I do that, I want to use the pipe up above. Ha. Yeah, I still have Spike Shield equipped, so he can't hurt me with that nonsense. And I'm gonna level up. Repeatedly tap ZR. And I guess HP. I'm not really hurting for anything right now. I'm doing alright with my badge setup, and my FP keeps lasting, so sure, why not? Okay. Mario became an A-list star. Next battle, Mario's crowd and stage get even bigger. And what do we have over here? A treasure chest. With the Flower Saver P badge. Decreases the FP your partner uses for moves by 1. I hit him with my hammer. See how he likes it. Okay. Okay. Dexter is not going to be able to hurt this guy. He could hurt the other guy. I really want to take out that hammer throw. So, back to Old Faithful, you might say. I don't need any star power refilled, but maybe this will cause my audience to grow? Did a little bit. Now I'm up to 101. The wonderful 101, you might say. That's a bit of a deep cut. Right. Back up so that we can go back down. And now bring her back out. And in we go. Chapter 7. Mario shoots the moon. I don't think that's the actual saying. Isn't it shoots for the moon? Or shoots for the stars and you might hit the moon? Something like that. Anyway. Wow, seriously, it's so cold. Fahr Outpost must be just ahead. Let's hurry up before our toes get frozen. Okay, I see. She was trying to rhyme there. Let's hurry before our toes get froze. What are those dangly things? They're supposed to look like Christmas elements, I think. Okay, nothing in those trees. Oh, another type of cloud. And there's a shine sprite right behind that tree. In an easy to miss place. Come on. Gotcha! Wow, this is some funky battle music. It's actually giving me a bit of a Mega Man vibe. Old school Mega Man. Sounds like something out of like Mega Man 4 or 5. That's an ice puff. It's a mean snow cloud that appears in cold areas. Max HP 9, attack 4, defense 0. It swoops down and uses cold breath to attack. Trust me, it's not refreshing. That cold breath can freeze us, so try to avoid it. Also, if we touch it when it's storing cold energy, we'll get hurt. Isn't that super weak? And it gets worse. It'll absorb any ice attacks we throw at it. They're vulnerable to fire, so let's try that maybe. Okay, so maybe bring out Vivian. Of course, there's going to be other new monsters here that I need to tattle on, so I'm going to have to keep Goombella out for now. Where is it? I think it's right in front of the tree? There we go. Wait, that was kind of hard to figure out. Okay. Oops. That's not actually what I wanted to do, but as long as I'm here. This is what I wanted to do. Missed. Ah. Oh. Blast. Okay, that guy has an ice storm. Kinda not good. Alright. She said try fire, so... Okay, A, B, A, B, X! Got it all! Yeah, that did some serious damage. Uh-oh. It said they're vulnerable to fire. That just is normal fire damage. That's kind of weak. I don't believe I can jump on them. And hammer won't reach them. Special attack, maybe? Well, let's actually hide from the ice attack that's coming. Press the buttons in order as they appear on screen. A. Ha. I wish I had multi-bounce. Could take them both out in a single attack. Oh well. And boom! There's a star piece right there. It's literally right there. That snow bush is not very good at hiding it. Okay, I have spike shield equipped, so okay, got a tattle. Always got a tattle. When you got new things, you got a tattle on. It's part of the rules. That's a frost piranha. It's a cool customer with strong ice powers. Max HP 10, attack 5, defense 0. Its frozen breath can freeze us, so try to immobilize it first. It's weak against fire attacks too, so use them as well. That said, don't even think about using ice attacks, it'll absorb those. Ah, 4 points of damage. Man. Okay. Normal jump ought to do. And then B. Suddenly I'm kind of glad that I took HP on the last level up. And you know what? Let's bring Coops out for a bit. The damage he does is a little bit subpar. But he's got pretty good, he's got some defense and, you know, decent attacks overall, despite the not entirely impressive damage. So far, the only thing I've gotten from any of these trees is a coin. Okay, make that 2 coins now. Aha. X-Knots, huh? I definitely need to take care of the ice puff, because it can make itself effectively invulnerable, or at least make it so I can't actually attack it. So yeah. Yeah, it chomps its fangs 5 times and then does its ice breath. And let's do some healing, because why the heck not? Where's the green mushrooms? Ow, darn it! That was some decent healing. I'm actually happy that it didn't heal me all the way. Because, you know, now I have to try other stuff. I've said this before, but one of the things about this game is that it's too easy. Because the star powers are just so abusable. You do a star power, and then just do fancy attacks to refill your star meter really quickly. Okay, so I want to be able to jump on the ice puff. That's Goombella's thing. So once again, oh man, that was close. Okay, the 2 green mushrooms have gone by. Alright. Goombella and FP are up to full. Mario's still missing 1. You know what? That's good enough. But yeah, as I was saying before, the battle system's just too easy. Because it's so easy to abuse the star powers and then just refill your meter. That's one of the reasons why I don't use the star powers very often. They're just OP. What? Literally, what? I hit him with the hammer. That's just messed up, game. Lots of boos in the audience this time. Okay. Let's do some actual firepower. Okay, A, B, X, Y. Okay, X, Y, what? Ah! I didn't even finish off the weak one. Oh, this is kind of not good. Okay. A. Oh, it only did 5 points of damage? I thought it was going to do 6. And Mario's down to 14 HP. Out of 35. feast or sweet treat? Huh. Yeah. Okay. Same thing, only you get a lot more healing from it. Look at that. 14 HP for Mario, 22 for Vivian. 20 FP. X. Oh, 16 star points. HP plus P badge increases partner's maximum HP by 5. Feels like there ought to be something here. And one of those hidden panels that has star pieces underneath it. But nothing's coming up, so Alright, here we are at Fahr Outpost. Rather bleak looking place, isn't it? So this is Fahr Outpost. Where do you think they keep that cannon of theirs? Well, only one way to find out. Let's get started by talking to the villagers. And of course I want the extra information. This is part of Fahr Outpost. It's a village full of Bobombs. How do they survive out in this cold anyway? Don't their fuses freeze off? You'd think these people would be bitter living here, but they all look just fine. Welcome to Fahr Outpost. Whoa! That's quite a good lip warmer you've got. Okay, now I give you my special mustache viewing personality analysis, yes? Yes, I have got it now. Your bushy broom means that you are a stubborn and selfish man. How did I know? I have certain experience with mustaches like that, you see. Stubborn? Yes. Selfish? That's debatable. That's Rob of Fahr Outpost. He can judge personality by a person's facial hair. I've never heard of that sort of talent personally. He may be lying his little fuse off. That's Nob of Fahr Outpost. He's a frank and refreshing little guy, huh? You know, it just struck me that only Bobombs live here, huh? I think that's Nob. This is Bobomb Village, Dablui. There is nothing here, Dablamo. As you can guess from my Kablami reserved demeanor, many Bobombs only open up to other Bobombs. That's Fred. He's not very freaky for a Fred, though. What? Not all Freds are freaky. News to me. Hello, traveler. First time in Fahr Outpost, Kablooey. What? Fahr Outpost canon? Wah, I apologize for that. No, I just had distraction. It is nothing. Kapowie. Nothing at all, yeah. Of course. That's a Fahr Outpost Bobomb. No clothes, but do they mind the snow? No. I grew up in a warm place, so this is like an icebox for me. Achoo! Snow is rare for you, Bakak? In Fahr Outpost, it falls all year round, but bang! I like watching the shine and glow of sunset, but boomer! Whoa, okay. I wasn't sure what I was looking for. It wasn't actually that. I was just basically getting a look at the whole lay of the land. There's some familiar faces. These are the Traveling Sisters 3. They seem to go everywhere together. They also seem inattentive. Do they even notice each new place they wind up in? We are the Chilly Wanderers, the Traveling Sisters 3. We came to Fahr Outpost for the skiing and ice skating, but there's nothing here. It's cold. It's too cold. I told you we should have at least checked a guidebook before we came here. Okay, they seem pretty attentive this time. Okay, can't go in. That's a weird looking snowman. That's Gob. He says he wants to get bigger. Hey pal, I hear what you're saying. He built that snow bob just to show how big he wants to grow. Now that's big. I make big snow bob today. Maybe I am big as him someday. Papowie! But I do not want the melting to happen to me. Papoon! I don't think it'll ever melt. You know, unless someone lied to me about this being snowy all year round. That's a Bob-omb from Fahr Outpost. He's kind of sick of playing in the snow, I think. I'm sure he'd have fun if we took him to Keelhaul Key or Glitzville, you know? Snowmen, igloos, snow fights, yes, all good, but snow gets boring sometimes, so boom! Pretty weak looking cannon. Well, I just noticed that we're past the 1 hour mark, so you know what? It's time to end the video. Viewers, thank you very much for watching Let's Play Paper Mario The Thousand-Year Door. This was a nicely productive episode. We finished all the between chapter stuff and got started on the new chapter. Can't argue with that. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and then in the next episode we'll continue on with chapter 7. Maybe we'll even make it all the way to the moon. We'll find out. See you then.